Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me. I am kid-free for the first time in like 6 weeks. However long we've been in quarantine, first time I've been kid-free. So I am going to get my nails done today. I think the TJ Maxx by me is open and I might run in there too. I'm kid-free for 2 days. My in-laws are the greatest. They took the kids to the lake this weekend. Or it's not the weekend, it's Monday, but they're there until Wednesday. And I am thoroughly excited. Don't get me wrong, love my children to death, but mama needs a break. So I'm gonna put some makeup on. I'm probably gonna put way more makeup on than necessary, but I wanted to film a video using a lot of the things that I purchased during the Sephora VIB sale, using the Too Faced, what is this, the Born This Way eyeshadow palette that I keep talking about. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna put my headband on, adjust everything, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. Primer, I'm gonna use the Milk Hydra Grip Primer. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush foundation today too, and this primer works really, really well with that. I've got a little bit of color on me because I've been in the sun quite a bit lately. Even with SPF, I still get quite a bit of color. So since I'm a little bit more tan, I'm gonna use 5 Neutral. And while I love the way that Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation wears, I wish it was more medium coverage instead of full. It's very, very full coverage. So I'm just using a teeny tiny bit, a little less than half a pump. And I'm gonna mix it with the, this is the Hollywood Flawless Filter in the shade 3. So I'm gonna put a dollop of that on the back of my hand. Cut them both in the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna mix those together and then dot it all over my face. And then I'm gonna use a new to me brush. I purchased this on the last day of the Sephora VIB sale. It's the Fenty Beauty Foundation Brush, the number 115. It's the kabuki style one. So yeah, I like mixing the Hollywood Flawless Filter in with this foundation to give it more of a medium coverage. It doesn't alter the way that the foundation wears. It just shears it out a little bit. The Hollywood foundation on its own is super duper full coverage. So if you like the foundation, but you just want a sheer coverage, if you have the Hollywood Flawless Filter, it's great for getting a more medium coverage out of it instead of such a full coverage. My shoulders always get so much darker than the rest of my face and the rest of my body in general. Plus, this foundation oxidizes just a little bit, so don't you worry. It may look light right now, but it's going to be fine. Next up, I'm gonna take some of the BECCA Under Eye Brightener and apply that under my eyes. While that's setting and soaking in, I'm gonna go ahead and do my cream contour. This is the Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade Fair, and I'm using my Hollywood complexion brush from Charlotte Tilbury to apply it. Next up, I'm gonna go in with concealer. This is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer in the shade 2N. And I'm going to apply that to my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on the forehead, and around my nose. Then I'm gonna blend that in with my Real Technique sponge. I like to take it and go underneath the contour without any extra product, just to blend in any kind of harshness that might be left over. I think that's why it's so important to do your concealer after your cream contour. That way you can really blend it into that contour and cut out any harshness. Now I'm going to set my concealer with the Anastasia Vanilla Loose Setting Powder. I'm using the Hourglass. This is the Ambient Edit brush, I believe, and I'm using the smaller side. Now I'm gonna take the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder in the shade 2 Medium and set the rest of my face with this. This is also an Hourglass brush. This is the Veil setting brush, or the Veil powder brush. I love the Hourglass brushes. They are top notch. I'm gonna do my brows next. This is the Urban Decay Brow Blade in the shade Neutral Nana, and I absolutely love this brow product. It is definitely a standout product for me from the Sephora sale. It took me a little while to get used to it, but I absolutely love it. So I just dyed my brows again this weekend, so I don't need a ton of work to them right now. I feel like they look okay. So I'm just gonna take the pencil and kind of just outline it, fill in some spots that might be missing. I'm gonna brush through them real quick before I go in with the ink stain. And then I like saving the ink stain for after that to kind of just put in a few little random strokes because they do look pretty darn hair-like. And then I like to add a few in the front of the brow. I feel like it looks a little bit more natural. After I throw in a couple strokes, I'm gonna brush through them. And then that's it. It's a lot quicker now that my brows are freshly colored. And there we go, brows are done. I really, really love this brow product. If you haven't checked it out and you're really into natural fluffy brows, you have to try this. It's so good. I'm gonna finish up with the face, and this is another product that I purchased at the end of the Sephora VIB sale. It's the very last day, and it's the Laura Mercier Baked Bronzer in the shade Bronze 02. It's a really pretty natural toned bronzer. I'm actually going to use the smaller end of the Hourglass Veil brush and bronze up my face. This is such a pretty bronzer color. I know I've tried Bronze 03 in the past, and it just wasn't really the right color choice for me, but I absolutely love this. The formula is so beautiful. This bronzer and like the highlighter and stuff, I'm gonna use Highlight 01 in this video as well. They've been around for a long time, so no one really talks about them that much, but the formula is so good. It's so seamless and so soft, blends so nicely. Just very, very pretty. I'm gonna add just a smidge to my nose, a tiny little tab. And this is an eyeshadow brush from Eco Tools, but it's the perfect brush for a nose contour. I'm gonna take a teeny tiny bit of my Dior contour powder and just add it to the very back and into the hairline. I feel like I need just a little bit more of a shadow there. A little bit under the jaw. I just realized I'm using a lot of Laura Mercier powder products today. I'm gonna use a blush by her. It's in the shade Chai. Really pretty neutral nude pink color. All matte. And then I'm gonna use her highlighter, Highlight 01. Such a pretty highlighter, and it's so soft and so seamless on the skin. She has a really, really great formula. Last powder product that I'm gonna use is the Candle Glow powder in the shade 1, and I'm just going to put this lightly in the center of the face. Such a pretty powder. These are similar to the Hourglass powders, but these are my favorite. I absolutely love them. I get along really well, clearly, with Laura Mercier's powder products. They're really good. Okay, the base is done. I feel like it looks really nice and even and smooth, and I really just love this base routine. Anyways, we're gonna go on and move to the eyes and use the Too Faced Born This Way eye palette. I've been really, really loving this. I'm gonna go a little out of order today than what I normally do and start with my brow bone first. Just highlight that. I've been loving the mattes in here, and I've just really lately been enjoying a matte eye. But these have so many pretty shimmery colors in them that I'll pop a little shimmer on my lid today. I'm gonna go ahead and do my inner corner as well. But I love how I can get so many different looks with this palette. I can do something really easy and natural. I can really smoke it out. I can do something super glam. I'm on an everyday basis. I like an all matte eye. But we're gonna go a little bit more heavy today. Okay, so the color that I'm gonna start with first is Nude. I'm gonna take that on a Sigma E40 and buff that into the crease and all over my lid. I want to deepen it up just a little bit, so I'm going to go into Warm Rose and put that in the crease as well. Next, I'm going to go into Maple. Maple is one of my favorite shades in this whole palette. It's just really pretty, warmer brown, but it leans a little bit more neutral than totally warm. I'm gonna take one more color. I'm gonna go into Cocoa and just take a little bit of that and put that on the outer corner and a little bit into the outer half of the crease. Okay, don't get mad, but I really am loving this matte eye. So I think I'm gonna stick with the matte eye today. I'm gonna go ahead and work on my lower lash line. And I am going to mix Warm Rose and Maple and line my lower lash line. Yeah, don't get mad at me. I'm totally sticking with a matte eye. Plus, I'm only going to the nail salon. I don't need to be, you know, going ham up in there. Let me go ahead and throw some clear brow gel from Anastasia. I've been really loving using this clear brow gel, by the way. I'm not sure what's gotten into me. Let me throw on some mascara. You guys know the drill if you're familiar with me. I'm using my favorite lash combo, L'Oreal Lash Paradise and L'Oreal Voluminous. And I just want to say that I am so happy that I started back with using a lash serum because my lashes have gotten so thick and so long. I'm almost out of my lash serum, so I went ahead and purchased Grande Lash. I've never tried Grande Lash before, but I hear great things. And the Grande Lash website was having this special for Mother's Day. It was a full-size Grande Lash lash serum, a full-size Grande Lash conditioner that you put on your lashes at night when you go to sleep, and then it came with the free eyelash curler. So I haven't gotten that in yet, and I have probably another week or two left of my current lash serum. Once that's gone, I'm gonna try the Grande Lash, but I'm so happy that I started back with the lash serum, especially for summer. It's really helped my lashes so much. I didn't have horrible lashes to begin with, but it's made them so much thicker and longer. I'm really, really happy with them. For lipstick, I'm not gonna do a lip liner today. I typically always do, but I'm not today. I'm using JK Magic from Charlotte Tilbury. I really need to do a lip scrub tonight. My lips are a little chapped from being in the sun so much. And then I'm gonna take the Fenty Gloss Balm in Sweet Mouth, and I'm just gonna apply a little bit of that over top. And then my final step is going to be setting spray. I'm using the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, but I'm gonna cover my eyes because I feel like this kind of makes my mascara transfer just a little bit. So I'm gonna cover my eyes, spray the bottom, and then the forehead. And that is the final look. So happy with it. I've been doing this look so much lately. It is definitely my go-to at the moment. For some people it might be a lot, and it is a lot, but I really love it, and it's just really easy for me to do. Fairly quick when I'm not rambling and jabber-jawing the whole time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really love filming it for you. I am so pumped that I get to get out of my house today with no kids and get my nails done for the first time in freaking a month and a half. Oh, probably a little bit longer than that, because it had been like 2 weeks before I had my nails done in the middle of March. So yeah, it's been like before my birthday, which was March 10th, that I've got my nails done, so they ready. It's been nice having a little bit of a break, but I'm super excited to get out and about today. It's definitely still a little bit weary, but I got my mask. I'm going into the nail salon, getting things done, having a little me time. So I hope you all had a very happy Mother's Day. I hope you're hanging in there, being stuck at the house, and I hope you're staying safe if you're getting out and about. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you guys want to see anything in particular. I really want to do a skincare routine very soon, showing you guys the products that I'm using morning and night, how I apply them, how they work, all that jazz. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys again very soon. Bye.